It's Don Thornton, and welcome to my new playlist. I'm calling this Short Sale Stories. And I want to, take do a video every now and then, just kind of giving you a case study of a short sale that's been done successfully, and to give you a kind of idea, kind of the stuff that comes up that you can get a better, you get better understanding about why this is a crazy business. I recently closed on a property in Pensacola, and this was my nemesis for a long time. I tell you what. But I'll just show you a quick video right now of what it looked like the very first time I saw it. So let me share my screen, and you can watch the video I took of it live. Here we go, and let me put it on here, and let's watch it. Okay, so I'm here at Pensacola, this house in Pensacola, and you can see that I got a job here to do on mowing the lawn. I didn't bring any clippers to clip the stuff here. What we're trying to do is we're getting fined. Well, we were getting fined $100 a day for code enforcement. You can see right here the notice of violation. You can see that right there. So we're going to get at least three of this stuff out of the way. There's some kind of a exterior wall with holes and leaks or whatever. I have no idea what that is, so I can't do anything about that. But at least I can get the other nuisance conditions out of the way. So trash and so on and so forth. So it gets really bad in the back. That's really bad. I mean, the front yard is nothing. Look at this is what I got to mow coming up. So look at that. That's going to be fun to do. So I'll take a picture, a before and after picture when I'm done. But you can see this house is not in the best of shape, but we have it under contract. I mean, I'm not going to buy this piece of shit. I mean, no offense. Sorry for my language, but I'm not going to. But we should be able to make some money on it anyway. So, so that's what I'm doing now. And I'll show you an after picture once I'm done. Okay, so that was the video I took, and let me tell you, that video did not even do justice to how bad the backyard was. And I'm going to share my screen with you here right now to show you the backyard that I saw from the patio. All right, now listen, this looks bad. This was up almost head high. Okay. And over here on the, you can't really see it, but in the right corner, if you stand here in the patio and turn 90 degrees to your right and go to where the fence was where I shot the video, I mean, it was literally the weeds were over my head. And I had a push mower because I drove all the way from Orlando to Pensacola. And this was back in, I think it was August, July or August, and it was so hot. So hot. Now, why would I do that? I'm sure you're saying, well, Don, you're a successful real estate investor and short sale expert. Why don't you just hire someone? Do you know how much money that would have cost? That was like people were quoting me like close to $1,000 to come here and bush hog this. And call me a frugal SOB or a miser or whatever. But you know what? I figured I could get up there and I could do the work myself, even with hotel and expenses and so forth. I still save myself $600, $700 to $800 on this. And it's every dollar counts. So let me show you the next part of it here. I'm going to stop my screen. I want to share it here, and let me show you another picture. So this is share my screen. Excuse me. So this is another. This is when I started mowing it. And it took me like two times to do it. I got there later in the afternoon, and so I mowed the front and sides, and then I took a crack at this. And this is as far as I got that evening because that was just too hot, and the humidity and everything. And if you know Florida in the summer, oh, it's hellish. So anyway, push more, push more, push more. All right, so I'm gonna stop my screen here, and let me give you the I'm gonna open up this let me give you my the next. Okay, so this is let me show you this I'm gonna share my screen here and show you what it was when I finished. And let me tell you what, this was an accomplishment. Look at the difference in that house. And listen, plus a reminder, listen, it wasn't just me saving money on the bush hog, or in my case with a push mower. But remember, we were getting fined $100 a day. So, it was multiplying every day. So this was just like, do whatever it takes to get this thing solved. So this was the main front of it. You can see, and then I'm gonna stop my share. I'm gonna show you the last picture here of it. And let me share my screen. Whoops, I'm sorry. Share my screen. There we go. And so this was the side. So this was over here was where it was over my head. The weeds were over my head. And listen, some of these places, like right here and over here, it was St. Augustine gone wild, and it was so hard to get done. I tell you what, it was quite the ordeal. So, boy, was I glad when that was finished. But you know what? It was funny because this was in the summer. We didn't close on it until February, so it still took us that long because we had to go through like 3 or 4 buyers because nobody wanted to buy it. They do their inspections, and they would walk. So, and then the funniest thing is that even after we found someone who wanted it really bad and who was ready to meet all of our terms and so forth, and the bank's terms obviously, but they wanted to have inspect the utilities on for inspection. I There was like electricity, gas, and water. And my gosh, they had almost $2,000 worth of unpaid bills. And, I talked till I was blue in the face up there. Those utilities would not turn it on for 3 days for inspections. They demanded that it all be paid in advance. And what was I going to do? So I did it. I fronted it all. It was a little bit risky on my part. But the bottom line is that it closed, and I made something like I think I made $10,000 in the deal. So was it worth it? Ask yourself that. Was it worth it to go all the way up there for a couple of days and do that? Stop the bleeding with the code enforcement fines, and then pay the water bill and the electricity bill and the gas bill. Yeah, because I mean that was $10,000. So that's a short sale story I'll never forget. And listen, that's nothing compared to the ones I've done in my 19-year career. But this is the I always remember this backyard and backyard from hell in Pensacola, cutting all that down with a push mower. So I'm getting a little bit older now. I don't know if I could do that anymore, but I still had a little bit left in the tank to get this one done. So I'll see you next time on Short Sale Stories here in my Don the Short Sale Guy YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.